Hello Aries, welcome to Demella Universe. We are Vel'Astri. Thank you so much for joining us. This is for the Sun, Moon and Rising sign of Aries. And Aries, this is your Ra messages reading. The beautiful divine frequency of Ra is the divine masculine energy within the highest frequencies. And Ra would like to walk with you to give you some guidance in order for you to take each step and to make each action within the alignment of your true authentic self. No excuses, no deviations. This is Ra coming through saying we wish to empower you to really align to your destiny, that every single thing you do is in alignment to you, that you may never ever betray your soul. It's time for you to fulfill your existence with the wholeness and the fullness of your divinity, to remember your royalty, remember your sovereignty, to remember the truth of your creative power. Okay, Aries, let us see what you are receiving from Ra at this time. What messages of empowerment, what energies, what advice, what healing, what clarity, what are you to receive at this time? Okay. Okay, the three monkeys. And I believe you are the third or the fourth to receive this card. So a very important energy coming through for you, Aries, at this time. And the three monkeys speaks of your senses, and 32 rather goes down to a 5, which is challenges, or changes rather, through challenges. So you have been going through transformation, and this transformation has been happening through relationships. The lessons of the transformation rather have been happening through lessons, through experiences, and challenging relationships or challenging situations for you to go through this transformation process. And Spirit is saying for you to navigate these energies, you need to open up and respect your senses. You need to honor your senses, Aries. Speak no evil, see no evil, hear no evil. Speak no evil. It's time that you speak your truth. It's time that you stop holding back what you feel, what you know intuitively, what you want to say. It's time that you stop altering your words to please others. It's time that you stop hushing your words, or how can we say, tailoring your words for others. It's time that you speak your truth clearly. It's time that you speak what you want to create. You say what you want to create. Your will be done, Aries. It's time that you put people in their place if they need be. It's time that you express your truth. It's time that you say your needs, say your wants. It's time that you express yourself fully. It's time that you let your voice be heard. Some of you are these beautiful channels and you receive this information. It's time that you share this information with the world. It's time that you share what you receive with the world. It's time that you share your knowledge with the world. And of course, it's inspired. You're not forcing it down people's throats. Spirit is saying, this is you being inspired to share your knowledge, inspired to create. It's time that you express yourself fully. Some of you are musical. It's time that you sing, and it's time that you use your voice, for your voice is healing. Some of you are public speakers. It's time that you present yourself. You speak your works, your spoken word. Some of you are poets, spoken word. Rappers I hear, and your rapping is beautiful. It's healing the frequency. It's no longer whatever's taboo about rap or hip hop or rock or hard rock or that kind, or even pop music. Whatever you are, however you're expressing it, you are healing the creative industry. You're healing the perception of that mode of expression. Wow. Aries, you are the divine rebel. This is the emperor energy you are, who hold in tarot. You are the divine masculine energy action. It's time that you action in your way, in your flow. See no evil. It's time that you stop ignoring the signs and the symbols, synchronicities around you. It's time that you stop ignoring the yellow and the red flags. It's time that you stop overlooking people's shortcomings or people's limitations or people's ill intent. You are very caring, Aries. You are all empaths, and you're very compassionate. So you tend to overlook people's ways of being which do not resonate with your highest frequency. You do not want to judge people. And Spirit says it's time that you stop thinking you're judging people and start understanding the difference between judgment and discernment. It's time that you understand, you allow yourself rather to discern situations which are serving you and those which are not serving you, people's behavior, people who are serving you, people are not serving you, situations that serve you and that don't, in order for you to start aligning yourself to the energies that do serve you. The more you keep ignoring the yellow and the red flags, the more you keep ignoring what's clearly being shown to you because you fear judging, or you fear being too hard, or you fear that people are going to think, oh, so you think you're better than us. Spirit is saying, no, Aries, you operate at a higher frequency. It's time for you to honor the frequency you operate at, because if you keep ignoring these flags, you keep yourself at this lower frequency and you keep yourself at lack. And those around you, they are fine, but you are the one in suffering. And it's time that you raise yourself above the fray, because you deserve so much better than that which you are accepting as a norm or accepting as a quality of relationship. It's time that you see what is. You almost see the potentiality of the relationship, what can be, what could be, the potentiality in the person, where they could be, how they could be, and you form relationships with the what could be, you form relationships with the future that doesn't exist. And it's time for you to see the people, the person, the situation as it is. It does not mean you do not have hope and faith it'll turn better. Of course, you believe the best for all people, but it's important that you see where they are in order for you to understand, are these people around me putting in the work, or are they just staying here and using my energy? Are they just hovering here and I'm the one doing all the work? Because you deserve people who are doing the work. You deserve people who are not. You deserve the now. Spirit is saying you deserve the now, not the future potentiality of people. You deserve people who have done the work, who can offer you what you want now, because you're offering them what they need now. They are creating relationships with you, and you are current. You are here offering the blessing, the healing now. And it's important that you now allow relationships and situations that offer the healing and the blessing now, because you deserve it. Hear no evil. It's time that you really honor your senses. You honor your intuitive promptings from Spirit. Honor what you are hearing from your guides. Honor the messages, honor the visions, honor the dreams, honor the channeled writing, honor the signs and synchronicities. If you're seeing numbers, if you're seeing colors, if you're seeing spirit animals, spirit insects, visions, deja vu, whatever it might be, honor what you are receiving from Spirit. Honor the input from Spirit. Don't overlook it. You're not too sensitive, Aries. Sensitivity is a power, it's a gift. And this egoic manipulation, 3D illusion realm makes you feel bad about honoring your senses, because most people who operate and who are happy to operate in that unawakened energy, they do not have that ability. They haven't awakened it. So they will make, in order for them to feel comfortable in their illusion, to feel comfortable not honoring their truth, they make you feel too sensitive. They make you feel crazy. They make you feel too much. And that is not the case. You are a powerful empath, and you have beautiful abilities to receive messages and signs and energies and warnings and guidance from the universe. And it's time that you honor this, honor your intuition, honor your senses, honor these signs, beautiful Aries. This will allow you to navigate this transformation with ease, and it won't be so challenging. This transformation is for your good. With all this red and pink, it is to raise your root chakra to the highest frequencies in order for you to really be in a most stable and a most in your highest state of living. And you deserve it, Aries. You deserve the best. And it's time that you honor who you are, honor your gifts, honor your abilities, honor your senses. Don't ignore your senses. They're so important for you at this time, and they're assisting you to take each and every single step within your power, within your truth, to break free and break through into the beautiful abundance that awaits you, Aries. Let's pull some tarot. Stop ignoring those yellow flags. It doesn't serve you. You are compassionate, you're caring, and yes, it's beautiful for you to be open. However, it feels like you're giving people too many chances. There's a second chance, but you're giving them 9th and 10th and 20 chances. And Spirit is saying they are not interested in changing. They're not interested in wanting to. They don't want to. And it's time that you know the difference between those who are trying and doing the work and those who purely simply don't want to, in order for you to release your energy there. Because if they don't want to, they're not going to. And instead of spending your whole life with people who are stubbornly staying in unawakened toxic energies, you can now shift to people who are willing to do the work, who want to be in high frequency energies. And the first card that flew down was the Sun card. Yes, and Ra is the Sun god. So beautiful synchronicity here. Aries, it's time for the sun to shine upon you. It's time for you to enjoy life. Spirit saying, don't hold back. Don't deny yourself this experience. Don't deny yourself the fullness of you, the fullness of your power, the fullness of your healing, the fullness of your existence, the fullness of your happiness, the fullness of your celebration, the fullness of your beauty, the fullness of your magic, the fullness of you, the fullness of you, the fullness of you. You are the sun, Aries, and it's time for you to really enjoy these energies, to enjoy you, to enjoy life again. And it's time for you to really align to the highest frequencies. Don't settle for less. You have the ability to see a rainbow in each and every single situation. And Spirit is saying that's a beautiful and commendable quality. But sometimes you really see rainbows where rainbows don't exist. And it's time for you to now see the rainbow where it truly does exist, so it can truly honor you in the fullest of its frequency. Okay, what else is coming through for you, Aries? Yes, you see the Five of Cups. Yes, this speaks of releasing, of loss. It's time for you to release these cups that no longer serve you. It's time for you to move on to better cups. And with the Five of Cups, we feel some of these cups you are not wanting to release. Eight of Cups is also movement, but Eight of Cups feels like you're ready to go, you're done, you're dusted. Whether the cups are good or bad, you are good and ready and gone. You're already marching halfway down the other path. You are so ready to go. With the Five of Cups, it's a bit of a lingering, it's a bit of a mourning. You're not really wanting to let go of this relationship, of the situation, of this experience. And it's time that you release it fully. Yes, embrace the loss, embrace the mourning process, embrace the experience, but it's time for you to really let it go. You see, even in the image, how she's almost reluctantly letting it go with her foot. It's like, I can't even bear hold this cup and let it go. I'm only going to use my foot. I don't know why Ra's showing me in this dramatic way. But the energy of Ra says it's time for you to just take that cup and move on. Don't linger in this energy. Yes, some of these cups mean quite a great deal. For some of you, these are your romantic partners, these are your family, this is a career you've invested so many years in, and Spirit is saying trust. More and better is coming for you. Trust now that it's time for you to move on. The yellow flags, the red flags in these relationships, in these situations, can no longer be ignored. It's time for you to rise above and to receive that which is truly honoring you fully. And don't be afraid to start again. We are eternal beings. We are eternal beings. Don't decide, oh, I'm done, now I can retire and chill. Allow yourself to change. Allow yourself to grow. Your path is not done yet. When you are in a place where you are satisfied and you're growing and you're changing and you're evolving and you're not being held back, that's when you know you found that's the space. But if you're still, allow yourself to get there. If you're still getting there, don't deny yourself the journey to your bliss and happiness. It doesn't matter where, if others have found it earlier, you're just on a different path, Aries, and enjoy the path of you. Don't settle for a lesser path. And look at that, the Hermit. Yes, just look at, I love these energies, these cards. Just look at you, embracing all of you, and look, it's from within, and Spirit saying, yes, it's time that you really honor the light that's within you. It's time that you, this is the Hermit card, Virgo energy, earth energy. The key to your success, the key to your love, the key to your abundance is within you. Don't hold back. And this speaks of a solo journey. So for many of you, yes, after you release these cups, you'll have to go a bit on a solo journey, and it's important. If you're going to release a relationship, don't be eager to jump into another one. Take that time to be single. Spirit is really bringing that forward for some of you. Some of you need a year or two of just being single, because for some of you, ever since you've always been in a relationship. You actually haven't had 2-3 years alone. So you actually really don't know who you are. You always just keep jumping to a new relationship and reflecting and bouncing. It's time that you just take time off and be in your own energy. You're not going to be alone. The fastest way to your twin flame is this energy. When you actually know who you are, for your twin flame is where you are, not where the illusion is, not where the idea is. Your twin flame is where you are. That dream job is where you are. The soul family is where you are. So whatever it is you want to truly achieve and create for yourself lies within you. You have always been the key. And it's time that you stop distracting yourself from you. It's time that you stop caging yourself in. It's time that you stop blinding yourself from what doesn't allow you this light. It's time that you stop denying the information being received by this light. It's time that you honor all that you are completely. Take the time to really get to understand who and what you are. In order for you to really align to these beautiful magical energies, for you to step into your power, for you to really create within your existence. Yes? No. Okay, this one just, you saw the card did a bit of a jump, and it's the King of Pentacles. It's an extra message, yes, and then you're in your power. King of Pentacles, finally, in your worth, in your value, stable, secure financially. This is you. And look, that lone wolf energy again. You see, and of course, wolves are in packs, so there isn't really a lone wolf, really, truly. But Spirit is just bringing that in, that lone wolf. You're just being on your own, just to find your power. You know that you're strong. You don't. Okay, thank you. You don't require another one to be stable. Don't fall into the false trap of illusion. You need someone to provide for you, to look after you, to keep you safe. That keeps defining you in lack. Someone to provide for you, it means you always have to be lacking. Someone to make you safe, it means you always have to be in danger. Someone who is caring for you, it means you always have to be uncared for. You don't need to put yourself in a lesser state of being in order to attract someone and give them a role. Whoever your divine partner is, you don't have to be lesser than for them to have a role, to play a part. Be in your power and let them find you in your power, and they're in their power. And the care, the nurture, the provision will be inspired. They'll be inspired to look after you, not because they have to. They'll be inspired to provide for you, not because they have to. You don't require them to, and yet they do simply because they can, because they want to, not because they need to. And it's time that you really step into that power, because you are beautiful, you are powerful, and you need not anyone to be the power you are. 10 of Wands, yes, it's time for you to release the burden of the world and the burden of others. You've been on this path for others, and you're very helpful, Aries. You help other people find their way. You help other people clean up their lives. You help other people organize their lives. You help other people put things together. And Spirit's saying, when are you going to do that for yourself? It's time for you to organize your life, put your things together. It's time for you to build your kingdom, build your empire. It's time for you to focus on you. It's time for you to focus on you and climb your mountain, your path, do your things, your experiences, your needs. Release other people. Stop tending to other people's needs so much. It's almost as if you spend so much time patching other people's roofs, tidying other people's cupboards, mending other people's wounds, that you are leaving your own roof, your own cupboards, your own wounds open and unkept and leaking. And Spirit's saying it's time that you now tend to your own truth, your own things, your own energy. And of course it's different for some of you. Some of you it's your spiritual path you've been neglecting. Some of you it is your health and nutrition, well-being you've been neglecting. Others of you it is your career, your dream, your job you've been neglecting. It just depends on where you are. But it's time that you start focusing on your own path and releasing the burden of the world, releasing the burden of others. Yes, a lot of you really want to do beautiful things for the world at large, and Spirit says it cannot begin with the external. It has to begin with you. Build yourself up first. Build yourself up first, and then when you are built and you are nourished and you are stable and you're secure and you are full, that is why Spirit showed that King of Pentacles. Now that you are full, you'll be inspired. You'll be able to assist everybody from that place of stability. But you need to work on your own stability first. You can't be tending to others. If you're in a relationship, you can't be trying to get your partner in alignment when you're not in alignment yourself. You can't be trying to get your family in alignment when you're not in alignment yourself. You need to be together, and if the person you're with doesn't allow it, you need to release and be in your own space. You need to let go of those narcissistic people who are keeping you dim, who are keeping your light dim, who are keeping you lesser than, or those addictions of yours, those people who you are making excuses. Well, I'm with them so I can't. I'm with this person so I can't do this. Stop making them your reason, your excuse to limit your own power. It doesn't serve them, and it certainly does not serve you. Because, look, 4 of Swords, yes, it's time for a healing, a mending. And this is a healing and a mending to who you are. Who you are. There's nothing wrong with you, Aries. There's nothing ever that has been wrong with you, Aries. And for you to have to dim your light, dim your power, hide who you are, blend into society, blend into your marriage, blend into your family, blend into your culture, blend into whatever it is, in order for everybody else to feel comfortable, in order for everybody else to grow up, in order for everybody else to play their part. That is not okay, because it keeps what you are saying energetically is that you are not good enough, and you are good enough. You are everything. If they cannot handle the diverse, beautiful, healing, powerful being you are, they are not worthy of your life. They're not worthy to be there with you. And it's time for you to know this. It is not an arrogance. It is not self-serving. It is time that you honor the being you are. You are the Emperor energy, Aries. Claim your power. It's time for you to heal how you view yourself, to heal and love yourself. And look at how it is the Four of Swords. The healing energy is mirrored by the healing energy of the sun. As you step into your power, look at how you're healed. It's like, wow, I am incredible. I am magical. I am kick-ass. I'm brilliant. I am powerful. I'm a master in all of my fields and my skills. I am a healer. I am amazing. Why on earth did I spend so many years holding myself back like this? You're just going to be amazed by how powerful you are and how you were just letting all these other people, all these other situations, all these experiences pin you down. This is how they've been treating you, Aries, no matter how you like to see it. Don't fool yourself. Any energy that asks you to be lesser than is not love, it's manipulation. And you're saying, no, but you don't want to be too much. You try, what will they think? Again, this is how you are treating yourself. You're abusing yourself because you're not letting yourself be. You're not letting yourself exist. It's time that you see it in its clarity. You deserve everything. Don't treat yourself like this. Don't treat yourself like a doormat. Don't treat yourself like dirt, Aries. You are royalty. Your sovereignty. Don't allow anybody to treat you any lesser than the powerful being, the royal divine being you are. Least of all yourself. Don't do that to yourself. It's time for a healing of how you see yourself, of how you treat yourself, of how you exist. Ra's coming very strong, and I can feel it because sun energy, divine masculine energy, and you are part of the divine masculine frequency as Aries. So Ra's saying, no, you, my beautiful frequency, my beautiful beings, we do not decrease ourselves for others and call it service. That is not service. That's a dishonor of self. It's a dishonor of source energy. That's a dishonoring of existence. It is not honorable to do that to oneself. And here the Five of Cups mirroring the Ten of Wands. Yes, let go of the burdens in your life. Let go of the burdens. Let go of other people's journeys, other people's burdens, other people's making their life your life, making their misery your misery. Let go. There's more cups. There's so much more. There's so much more. There's so much more for you than these roads that have been traveled by so many people. It's time for you to travel your own road. And look, it's your own solo journey, your own road within you, to the light you are, to the power you are, to the truth you are, that you may shine brightly within the truth of who you are. Honor your senses, Aries. Honor the signs. Honor you. Honor you. Honor your existence, Aries. And your existence shall finally honor you. Blessed be.